Hello Planet Ocean Reefers, another short video and a bit of a stock update. Not an awful lot has happened in the last couple of weeks at Planet Ocean, as obviously there was a bit of a heat wave which we weren't going to be buying any livestock during that, and then earlier on this week I had to go in for a colonoscopy as well, so obviously a few things on my mind rather than getting in deliveries, I'm afraid. Luckily it was just a small polyp that had to be removed, and I would advise anybody of my advancing age to when the bowel screening test comes in, then please do it. It could save your life. Anyway, we'll get back to fish now. You can see the aquarium, the main display aquarium, is starting to really take shape again now. Lovely colours on the corals. The corals are growing. In fact, I've had to increase my KH and calcium dosing. They really are kicking in. Some of the colours on the corals are looking really nice, starting to really ping. So very pleased with the large display tank at the moment. I'll just take a quick look around from the end view as well. And round to the side there. You can see some of the colours are starting to really pop. As you know, we run the main display aquarium under Radion Gen 5s. No real intention of upgrading to Gen 6s or the upgrade at the moment. The 5s seem to be doing a really spectacular job, so all's good. And we'll move across to the DD Aqua Pro. The bleaching side of it has kind of calmed down a little bit on the big brain, and the other corals are doing really well. I would imagine it must have been sunlight or something coming through as we pull the blinds down now, and hopefully that will start to repair. But the rest of the corals in this aquarium are doing really well. In fact, we'll probably maybe need to do a little bit of fragging. But fragging is certainly required in the DD Reef Pro aquarium. It's starting to grow. There's a few cuttings taken off these, I think. Again, the colours are absolutely pinging in here. Again, under the Radion Gen 5s again. Yeah, no, Gen Tang's still doing really well. Okay, we'll have a little rundown on some of the fish livestock we've got in at the moment. I say nothing majorly new, but so we've got a red fairy dwarf parrot, some green chromis, shock silk gobies, a pair of ocellaris clowns, a pictus blenny, a watchman goby, red pipefish somewhere kicking around in there, little baby cherub angel, really cute, little chappy in the middle there, and we've got a wild yellow sailfin tang. In this one we've got a tank bred yellow tang, a pair of black and white clownfish, a rusty angel, suntail goby, a dusky wrasse, and a sailfin Caribbean blenny just sitting in the rock in there. On this one we have a couple of red jawfish, another male dusky wrasse, a sailfin West Indian tang, zebra goby, a blue striped dwarf parrot wrasse, a pair of black and white clownfish, and another sailfin blenny. He's down on the right hand side there kicking about on the sand. Move up into the next aquarium and we have West Indian Ocean firefish, Red Sea cleaner wrasse, a pair of ocellaris clowns, a fireball angel, a long-nosed hawkfish, a yellow wrasse, and a royal gramma. Move into the next one and we have a lemon peel angel, a white-tailed coal tang, a male blue throat trigger, and a stunning pair of frostbite clowns, a pair there. Move into the next one, and we've got a red fairy dwarf wrasse, parrot wrasse, pair of black and white clownfish, and a lovely gold rimmed tang. Move round past some of the dry goods, so we've got sand and salt. We just had a delivery of the reef crystal salt as well, so as you can see around here we've got a nice big delivery of reef crystal salt. Move back across, we still have the Next Wave 60 aquariums in stock, as well as lots from Tunzi, DD, Reef Factory, Fritz, the bowling powders, lots of bits and pieces, Salifert test kits, Nios test kits. Reverse osmosis systems from DD, the new Clarisea filter roller, the Gen 3 with all the rolls. You got Radion XR15 Pro Gen 6 is back in stock. We've still got the deal on the Gen 5. And all the Max Spec pumps. Big Max Spec Air Aqua Duo skimmer. And we still have a few second-hand lights and pumps as well available. Right, we'll move back round onto the next aquarium, and we have a yellow goby, a fox face, a watchman goby, female peacock wrasse, some Regal damsels, Nosolaris clownfish pair, a purple firefish, and a large coral sea Regal tang. Up into the next one, and we have a leopard wrasse, a pair of stormtrooper clownfish, a lovely Achilles tang, a royal gramma, and a little yellow goby. Stick up in the rocks there, up in the glass, sorry. Move into the next one, and we have an Azure angel, a pair of Fiji skunk clownfish, and a neon lime wrasse. Come into the next aquarium, and we have a couple of tank bred clownfish, a Scopus tang, a coral beauty, a sulphur goby, a yellow wrasse, a yellow goby, and a high fin banded goby. Move down to the next one, and we have an Leptasia eating filefish, a Lamarck angel, a Timor wrasse, an orchid dottyback, a large silver belly banana wrasse, a large pajama wrasse, and a Fiji blue gold damsel. Move into the next one, and we have an adorned wrasse, a Regal tang, a suntail goby, a yellow wrasse, and a high fin banded goby. I think they're behind the rocks at the moment. Moving past the jump guards down from DD and the fluidized reactors from ITC. Move into the coral frags now. So I have a selection of coral frags, Montes, etc. Some LPS cataphilias, big torch on there on the bottom as well. Moving across to some ultra hammers down the bottom there, some lovely moon corals, large frog spawns, lovely Tridacna crassia clam, and we have a little selection of acrofrags in there as well. Moving across to the slightly larger colonies, as you know, we've got Montes branching and plating, Stylophoras, and acros. Quite a lot of the easier to keep SPS. Got nice colours coming on these as well now. Moving into slightly smaller colonies with the brain corals and acans down the bottom as well. Lovely bright colours on this acan here. Like that. Moving into some of the other smaller colonies and frog spawn frags, bright red Goni frags, trumpet corals, We move down now into the softies tank. Got a lot of bush corals, asparagus tips, leathers, large pussy corals, loads of pulse coral frags, and large colonies of pulse, and a massive extra large medusa coral. Go into the zoanthidum mushrooms. We've got single bright electric green fluffy rhodactis mushrooms, red spotted mushrooms, lots of nice different coloured zoas, and single leaf mushrooms down the bottom as well. So we've got watermelon and spotted ones. There's some nice coloured ones there, and also the green Ricordia mushrooms on the right hand side there. Okay, let's see the rock. So we've got the DD, the Rio Reef, and the Carib Sea live rock there, all to start your aquarium up. As well as we've got plenty of live rock in at the moment. I'll show you that. So there we have the live rock in there, ready cured to add straight to your aquarium. Okay, it's a lovely day today up in the north of Scotland, so the sun is shining, which is very good news for those people that have gone to Belladrum today. In fact, we live just a few miles from it. You can actually hear the music coming across the glen. There's a side view of the DD aquarium. Katrina busy making her tiffin there, the famous Planet Ocean tiffin. She's hard at work. Anyway, that's around about everything. I think we've covered most things that are in Planet Ocean this week. So thanks again for watching, and goodbye.